Hello, this is my English literacy journey. In this presentation, I want to share how I first encountered English, how movies, gaming, and online culture shaped the way I speak, think, and express myself, and how this moment slowly built my identity as an English user. My first real encounter with English happened when I watched the movie Ghost Rider with my family. I didn't understand the title at all, so I asked what Ghost Rider actually meant. That simple question became the first spark that made English feel interesting to me. I remember being confused because the word always sounds strange compared to Indonesian. My family explained that English often plays words differently. Even though it was a small moment, it made me curious about how English structure ideas and why language can feel so different. That short conversation somehow made English feel like a fun puzzle to explore. I didn't think too much about it at the time, but looking back, it was the first moment that made me feel excited about learning a new language even when I didn't understand much. When I was in elementary school, I barely studied. I was focused on gaming every day. Then one day, I scored 32 on an English test. It was the first bad grade I ever got, and strangely, it motivates me. I didn't want English to become a weakness. After that, English became the only subject I wanted to improve seriously. For some reason, I was willing to spend hours reading, practicing, and trying to understand new words. Even now, I still don't really know why English became the one subject I was willing to work hard for. As I got older and started using social media, I was exposed to a lot of new slang. To me, slang sounded cooler and more expensive than formal English. I picked up this word from memes, TikTok videos, and online conversation, and I started using them naturally when chatting online. But my real life offline life is completely different. I live in Japanese-speaking environment where almost no one uses English. At home, my whole family communicates in Japanese, so speaking English out loud feels unusual and out of place. This created a funny split in my identity. Online, I communicate confidently in English, using slang and casual expression. But offline, I feel shy and awkward because no one around me uses the language. It is like switching between two different versions of myself. Gaming became the biggest teacher in my English learning process. I learned vocabulary and sentence structure from games, dialogues, menus, and especially from interacting with players from different countries. Games made me feel practice and alive, not just something from textbook. In online games, I use English as a lingua franca to communicate with people from many cultures. Sometimes the communication was messy, but it taught me how different people express ideas and emotion. It was my first real experience with intercultural communication. Besides language, games also taught me a life lesson. Through multiplayer experience and story choices, I learned about passion, teamwork, staying humble, and respecting others. While some people learn these lessons from books, I personally learned them from gameplay and interaction. As I started learning English more deeply, I noticed that my thinking actually changed when I used the language. English forced me to organize my thought more clearly because I'm always thinking about grammar, tenses, and choosing the right words. But this also causes challenges. I often worry about making mistakes, so expressing my emotion in English feel less natural. When I speak Indonesian, my feelings come out freely, but in English, it feels like there is a filter between my emotion and my words. One turning point happened when my English teacher spoke fluently, and for the first time, I understood everything without help. It feels like breakthrough moment, like my brain finally connected the words naturally the way subtitles had always done for me. I also feel this during writing. Sometimes English words just flow into my head easily, and I can write essays without overthinking. Moments like this make me feel like a real English user, not just a learner trying to memorize the rules. If I have to choose the biggest influence in my English journey, it would be story games. I spent hours playing them, completely lost in the choice, characters, and world building. Understanding the language became necessary to fully enjoy the stories. Gaming slowly became a cultural artifact in my identity. It shapes not only my English but also my worldview, my discipline, and even my confidence. It is one of the strongest layers of who I am as both a learner and a person. Looking at my journey through a KECC perspective, my English is actually hybrid. It's shaped by Japanese culture at home, global digital culture online, gaming communities, slang, and interaction with people from many countries. All these layers mix into my identity. So thank you for listening to my story. This is Journeys show how language, culture, technology, and identity are connected. And even though my English is still growing, every experience from movie to gaming has shaped the English user I am today.